everyone. It's another beautiful episode of our Teacher Spotlight with STREF, and I remain your able, lovely, dashing host, Love Odian, and I'm the founder and the president of STREF. So how are you doing today? Thank you for being with us, and of course, we're going to have a great time. Today, I have a very inspiring, a very interesting and exceptional teacher on set with us, an award-winning teacher, and she's going to be sharing with us so many beautiful things about herself, about her work, and she's going to be giving us some ideas and solutions on some of the challenges and issues in the education sector, especially in this part of the world, Nigeria. So you're welcome on set.
Thank you very much.
So you tell us your name, the school you teach, and what subject you teach.
My name is Khadijah Abdulkadir. I work in Sunflower Schools, Kano, and I'm an English teacher.
Oh, that's beautiful, English. So how long have you been teaching?
8 years.
8 years.
English for 8 years.
So how's it been teaching?
It's beautiful.
Wow.
It's exciting.
Oh.
Every day I look forward to going to work.
Oh, that's beautiful.
And I'm happy with what I do. I find joy, I find peace in what I do.
That's amazing. You know, I find it commendable what you're doing because to a large extent, teachers are not really given that much. What word am I going to use now? Because I just want to be very careful because I don't want to do the regular. We're doing this to make our teachers know that they are valuable.
Yes.
So teachers don't really have that in society.
That position they should have in the society.
It's almost like the profession is being looked down on,
yes.
you know. But when you see someone that, despite the challenges, despite the nature or whatever it is in that profession, and the person is still determined to deliver their best, is really commendable. And I believe that's one of the reasons why you were nominated from your school to be a recipient of our award, because of course, just one nominee was selected from your school, and after going through the process, you emerged a winner. That just lets you know that what you're doing is valuable, is appreciated, and it's being noticed. You know, sometimes we get to do our work and it's looking like, oh, nobody sees, nobody knows. But you see, when you do what you do from a place of passion, a place of love, a place of knowing that what you're doing is important. Because I always say that teaching is one of the most important professions in the world.
Of course.
It's one of the most important, in fact, because no other profession can be possible without teachers.
Anybody that becomes who he or she is today is because of a teacher.
Of course, absolutely.
A teacher gets you to where you are.
Truly.
You have to be taught.
And even if you are a medical doctors are being trained by doctors. So we have doctors that are teachers.
They're teachers.
So you see, we have engineers who are teachers.
They all end up being lecturers.
You know,
and
so
they
you
teach.
can be a professional and still be a teacher
at the same time.
So you see, you don't have to look down on the profession. I think we really need to change that notion because it has to change.
You know,
it just has to change.
That perception, we have to understand that teachers play a vital role in the lives of our children.
Absolutely.
You know, they do that. They actually mold your child to be who he or she is in the future.
Absolutely.
So the more we understand that, the better for the society.
Truly.
The society should understand that teachers are the most important people in the society. They get everyone to where he or she is. So I don't know why it's a profession that is being looked down on. Why? I feel it's a profession that once you're doing it, you should be proud of yourself.
Of course.
Wherever you are, don't hesitate to say who you are.
Double honors.
Double honor for it.
Yes.
It's not easy, you know, to keep certain students in the class.
Yeah.
You know, teach them, pass the message across to them,
and they are able to understand.
And they're able to understand it, regardless of their learning ability. I feel it's something that it should be thanked for.
Truly. So, how do you keep up to date with your practice as a teacher?
Well, basically, what I usually do is I study a lot. Researches.
True.
A lot of research. I try to be up to date. I try to go for professional trainings.
Okay.
Every time you go, you actually learn something new.
Absolutely.
And you come back to the class and you impact it.
Your delivery will be
improved.
Yeah.
So, and you as a person, you have to improve yourself.
Absolutely.
You have to improve the way you think. You have to improve the way you relate with people around you. You have to improve your relationship with the students. Once you have a good and solid relationship with your students, believe me, the outcome will be gorgeous.
Yeah. You know, there's something we always told us when we were in school, that students perform better in subjects where they like their teacher.
Yes.
And it's actually true.
Yes.
Because I remember I was very good in biology, and I loved my biology teacher. I always looked forward to biology classes. Although I was not even a science student, I was in a commercial class, but because of my teacher, I just loved that course. So sometimes it's not just necessarily how we do what we do, but also our personality. As a teacher, you need to be someone that is warm, someone that is approachable, someone that the children can come to, you know.
You know, one thing is, like now, whenever I'm having a class, believe me, once the bell is rung, before I pack my books for the next class, I have those students waiting for me. They come, some carry the books, some carry my phone.
Wow.
No, let me hold your phone. No, let me hold your pen. No, let me hold your marker. They come about 3 or 4 of them.
You know, this might look like little things, but these are pointers to the impact and the influence
so
you're having on them.
So that means they're enjoying what you're giving them. And it gives you that pleasure that, oh my God, so that means what I'm doing is not going in vain.
It's never.
It's not going in vain. They're actually getting what they're supposed to get.
True.
When the period is over, you say the period, oh, no, please, don't go out. So that means they're understanding.
Oh, you see, that's how every teacher should be. And the thing I always say, there is no bad teacher.
There's no bad teacher.
There's no bad teacher. If a teacher is seemingly bad, we just need to look at certain things. Is this person inspired? Is this person motivated? Is this person trained?
Trained, yes.
You know,
yes.
And I believe that passion is something that can be cultivated. So you might not have started the journey and this is what you wanted, but you're here now. And
so just accept it.
Yes, and you're valuable, you're needed, because just imagine everybody says they don't want to teach anymore. So go be in the classroom with our children. There's going to be a crisis. You know, parents will have to abandon their offices to be at home with their children.
Not every parent can be a teacher.
Not every parent can be a teacher. So truly, if you're a teacher, I want you to be very proud of what you do. I want you to know that you're very, very valuable. And I want you to know that what you are doing is needed. We need you. Yes, we do. We may not have been acting like we do, but I want to tell you that we've changed. Okay, so I want to talk to us. How do you think teachers can be motivated and inspired?
You know, let's start with the society in general.
Yeah.
The society should appreciate the teachers. You know, at times it's not about giving out gifts to the teachers.
Right.
Maybe as a parent you go to school, it's not when you give the teacher something that the teacher feels appreciated.
Yeah.
You know, that's simple. Thank you.
Yeah. And even respecting them,
showing them they actually make an impact in the lives of your children, and you are also you also got an impact by your own teacher alone. Motivates teachers. And then within the school, we as teachers, you know, should organize awards for each other.
Truly.
Like now in the school I work, every month we have Teacher of the Month.
Absolutely, it should be.
Every month we have Teacher of the Month. And it's within us, the teachers and the management, that we pick which teacher.
You know, with what you say, just brought to mind something. You know, when we had the first STEM Teachers Award and Gala in 2020, and we sent out our letters to schools, we need a nominee and all. You know, it was new. I don't think many of the schools have ever had anything like that before. No. So the response was, okay, so how do we even go through the process of even selecting someone you know? So some of the authorities in the school, maybe the principal or whoever received the letter and had to get back to us, they'll ask, what do we do? And the rest, you know? Because this has never happened before. Yes. And I said, you see how this simple initiative that we came up with is going to affect so many other things, because now you know that you're not just going to be doing your work as a regular, you're being watched. Yes. Sometime it's going to come up where someone needs to be selected. And of course, it's the person that ran the race to win that gets to win. So you have to make yourself exceptional. And let me just chip in this, because many times some of the challenges people talk about in the teaching profession is that the pay is low, the pay is not much and all that. But I know that there are teachers who are millionaires. Of course. There are several teachers who are millionaires. And I always say this, your value is determined on your development, your personal development. You know, it's a flow.
It's a flow.
If you are properly developed, if you're exposed, if you're bringing a lot of value, you are also going to get a lot of value.
You're being initiative,
So
creative.
yes,
So it applies.
do you know it's possible for you to be in the same school and you're earning more than some others?
Of course, it's very possible.
Because there are authorities in that school that are seeing the work and they're seeing the impact, and they know that, oh, this person is giving you so much, and they want to motivate you, they want to encourage you, and they want to keep you. Because, you know, when you're really good at what you do, you'll be sought after.
Of course.
And if where you are, you're not getting as much value as you should or as you can get, before you know it, you move from somewhere else. Opportunities will open and you go. So they'll want to keep you because nobody wants to lose their best hands. So I want to encourage you out there, if you're a teacher, try and give attention to developing yourself personally. Don't wait for your school authority, don't wait for the government. On your own, with your smartphone, you can go online, bring up topics, issues that you can see in the teaching profession, and begin to research on them, research on solutions. Who knows, some breakthrough can come through you in the teaching profession. Yes, after all the theorems and the principles and some of the findings were brought up by people. So you can just be one of the people that will be a game changer for us.
And you know, you yourself as a teacher, if you actually, you know, motivate yourself by yourself, you're actually motivating others.
True.
You come out, they see you like you're in the spotlight. Everybody will want to be like you.
Absolutely.
Okay, how come this person is doing this? How come that? Why shouldn't I be like that? Before you know it, you have motivated and inspired a lot of teachers.
So there's no need for envy.
There's no need for envy.
It's just for you to see this person is doing different from you, and all you need to do is to improve yourself.
Yes, you even can put your heads together.
Of course.
You know,
that's the teamwork and collaboration, right?
Bring your heads together.
Because I always
understand each other.
Collaborations work better than competition.
No, it's beautiful.
It works better
when you have teamwork, and that is one quality I appreciate about the school I work.
Oh, that's beautiful.
You know, we have, including the director and us, we do put our heads together and work. Like this week on Wednesday, she called me. There's a particular book we use in English. So she called me, what do you see? Do you think we should change this book? I was actually wanting her to bring in another book because I really enjoyed the other book. So we put our heads together. She didn't behave because she's the boss. I will choose what I want. No, we put our heads together, we went through the books, and eventually we made our decision.
Oh, that's beautiful. So shout out to you, Abdulkadir of Sunflower Schools. Thank you for the great work you're doing. I want to let you know that you're being appreciated. I want to encourage you to keep up the good work. And Mrs. Khadijah, it's been so wonderful and pleasant having you on set. I'm actually wishing this session is not going to end because I'm so enjoying myself, really.
Yes.
Okay, so
nice
your final
too.
words to a teacher that is listening to you out there, a parent, and maybe a lawmaker, someone that can actually do something about our education sector. So what do you have to say to us as the final words?
Honestly speaking, I feel what we should do now. Let me start with the teacher that decides he wants or she wants that profession. Never allow your passion to die.
Never allow your passion to die.
Let it go on and on. Keep it alive. And the people that are receiving that passion, because the society is receiving it. The children come to school, you impact knowledge in them, should continue appreciating it and should think of suggestions just like what you are doing now to build the teachers, to add more strength to them. By doing so, as you said earlier, the government will appreciate us more.
Wow, it's been such a pleasure having you on set.
Thank you very much.
And before we call it a day, I want you to know that teachers raise their kind. And if you're a teacher, you're listening to me out there from anywhere in the world, I want to encourage you to develop yourself even some more. I want to encourage you to be motivated, to stay inspired. You are needed, you are wanted, you are valuable. And
you truly make a difference.
Yes, you do.
Even if you don't know, you make a lot of difference.
A lot of difference.
Every day of your life, you make a difference in the lives of others.
Yes. And so even if before now, you might not have been giving your very best, but I know that as a result of the things we've shared today, we just letting you know that we appreciate you and want you to give your best to what you're doing, because the future of our children largely also depends on what you're doing in the classrooms. Thank you so much. And I remain your host, Love of John. And this has been Teachers Spotlight with STREF. And on the spotlight today is the delectable Mrs. Khadijah from Sunflower School, Kano. It's been so wonderful having you on set. Thank you for coming.
Thank you very much.
Please go back and keep doing the mighty and amazing and beautiful work you're doing in your school and in your world. Thank you very much, and God bless you. So till we come your way next time, stay good. And this is STREF, and we are all about dignifying the teaching profession. God bless you.